Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Thursday, not Tuesday, but I thought I'd shake some things up this week. Wanted to remind all of you who are local that Sit and Sew has begun and will go all day today. We have a few people here already, but we still have room. And we'd love to have you come in and do some sewing with us today. I also wanted to draw your attention to a couple of things that we got in this week. And I know you all like to see what's here and what's new. So something that came in this week is these beautiful grays. They've got a lovely, lovely hand to them. I'm going to get up here close and you can see all these wonderful, wonderful grays. Now that white one there is actually not, actually it is, it's not quite that white, but it's close. It's a little more gray than that. Sometimes the camera, shows, hey Shirley, how you doing this morning? So we got that. I also wanted to tell you, we've been reworking our fat quarters so that they're a little easier to see the pattern, and you'll see them all around the shop in these little baskets. They're all folded into triangles so that you can really see them. They're fun to pick up. They'll store nicely, and you can see the pattern a lot better. And so they're all over the shop, and we're busy, busy, busy folding them. Come over here and see our folding station happening here. Say hi, ladies.
Hello.
Here are Brenda and Jackie folding away on the fat quarters. And so you can see we're changing things up here, and we're changing them from the rolls into the triangles. So I wanted you to be aware to take a look, and we're kind of curating them as we go so that we can put them, the batiks will be over in the batik section, and the repros, let me show you over here. Here's some florals and stuff all lined up. Isn't that fun? And then we've got some that are more repro over here in the repro section, so you can find the fat quarters, see there, that go along with the various types of product that we've got in. We're starting to move in our Christmas stuff. We actually had this out, but it was kind of tucked away. So this is what we've had, and we've got a whole bunch of bolts that are coming in now. So we are starting to bring out the Christmas stuff, so the next time you come in, it'll be there. Another thing I wanted to remind you all of, I was doing some research this week and looking into English paper piecing, and I don't know how many of you know the history of that, but it goes back to, they actually have the earliest dated quilt goes back into the 1700s in Europe, but they have one in the US that goes back to 1807. And one of the things about English paper piecing, everybody always kind of goes, oh, it's hexagons. Well, yes, it is hexagons. That's the easiest shape to paper piece. And so they start with hexagons. But did you know there's lots of different shapes? And I've been looking into it, and oh my gosh, one of the reasons that English paper piecing has a following around the world is that you get this fabulous geometric, precise look. You get a very, very tight, precise look. So with that background, I thought I would show you that our English paper piecing class is starting on Saturday if you're local, and it's going to be a two-part class this Saturday and next Saturday. We still have a couple of spots left. We're about half full, so I think I've got another 3 or 4 spots left. And this is a beginning English paper piecing, but look, there is hexes there. You see the hexes? But look, there's also equilateral triangles that create a different look. And believe it or not, English paper piecing can even be used in modern quilting because it can give you geometric shapes that are precisely joined together, and you get beautiful points. So if that's something important to you, you might want to take a look at this. The other thing is that English paper piecing is a great project if you're going to be traveling this summer in the car or on the plane. You've got a nice small little section of project that you can be working on. It's very relaxing. I love handwork personally. I know some of you don't, but I do, and it's really nice to have that little small project to be able to take on your travels with you. So take a look at English paper piecing. You might be surprised at how much you really enjoy it and what you can do with it. If you go out and research some of the things out there, there are some incredible patterns out there. Now, for those of you who are in the Cactus Quilt Shop Friends group, scroll down to last week's show and tell, work in progress post. And if you scroll through the comments, you will come across a La Paz English paper piecing quilt that, Lonnie, I think it was, did during her, during the pandemic. It's incredible. You would never, I mean, it is not grandmother's flower garden, okay? It's stunning. The colors are incredible. The shapes are fantastic. So take a look and stretch yourself a little bit. Let's try something new. Ann Adams is going to be teaching our class on Saturday, the next 2 Saturdays. She has a passion for English paper piecing that is just incredible. And we would love to have you join us. We've got spots and we'll do that. We've got people coming in today for Sit and Sew. We're so excited. I'm so happy. I'm actually going to probably go get a couple more tables. We hadn't got all of our tables out from the Lorraine Cinema event last weekend. Finally, we are still taking selling raffle tickets for the giveaway basket, and this giveaway basket is just here at the shop, so your chances of winning if you buy some raffle tickets are really good. So here it is. Here's a reminder of it. Has some of her books in it. It also has 5 yards of some fun 30s fabrics in there, and this whole basket, here's a pattern, and there's all sorts of fun things that you can do. And like I said, this is only here in the shop. So if you're interested, come on in and fill out buy some raffle tickets and help this awesome opportunity. Oops, sorry about that. To support Arizona quilting and getting more exposure nationwide. So we're really excited to recognize all that Lorraine Cinema did for Arizona quilting and be able to show off some of this wonderful stuff that Arizona quilters do. Another reminder, we are actively accepting donations for the Linus Project. We're also actively accepting donations for Quilt for a Cause. So please feel free to drop those off. I've made contact with both of those organizations, and we are more than happy to accept your charity quilts and get them to the right people. The other thing you need to remember is that if you have friends who don't quilt but they're looking for a quilt and they need one immediately, Quilts for a Cause is a great place to find some incredible quilts and get a great gift, support a great cause, and let our quilters have a place to really show off their skills by doing those charity quilts. They're so awesome. One more thing. So we've got our long arm area up and running. Judith is actively working on the quilts. So let's go. Before we do that, remember we do long arming services here, but we do also support our area long armors. So if you come in, stop here, and we've got long armors here. We've got professional embroidery here. So if you have things that you need for a family reunion this summer or things like that, come in and grab this. Also want you all to know that up in Prescott, if you want a long weekend away, Mountaintop is going to be doing their show the first weekend in June up in Prescott. So take a moment. You might want to run up there. If I wasn't going to Vegas that weekend, I'd be going to Prescott. So let's go over and let's talk to Judith really quick about the long arming. I'm going to interrupt her, so hopefully she's okay with me doing that. Anyway, so we're going to go over here, and she's got a quilt on that she's doing today. Got it all loaded up on the Infinity over here. This is our big machine with a 26-inch throat. It's made by Handy Quilter. And this is an incredible machine. She's having so much fun playing with it. So she's got this beautiful purple quilt on here that I think, Judith, didn't you say you were going to be stitching in the ditch on the? Yes. And Stitch in the Ditch is more than you realize, because remember, every seam shifts that ditch just a little bit. So you have to really be paying attention to get that stitch right in the ditch. And so she's doing that, and I think that's going to make this geometric pattern just pop, don't you think? I think it's really awesome.
Yeah, it kind of shows you here's the different.
So we're going to have some fun with that. So we do have just a few quilts coming in now, so go ahead and plan to bring them in. A couple of things, Judith. Why don't, if you have a second, can you say hi to all of our friends? And tell us what you really would like them to make sure they do before they bring a quilt in.
If you could make the backing of the quilt 4 inches larger on all the sides and make your batting about the same, and make sure that your backing is perfectly straight when you do it, and take your salvages off your seams if you seam your backing.
Yes, selvages are actually woven differently, and so if you leave your selvage in there, when she goes across with this needle, okay, and it's moving along and it goes fast, this machine can stitch
3,100 stitches a minute.
3,100 stitches per minute. And that selvage is in there because the weave is different. It will actually get stuck just a little bit. And it'll pull the thread tighter, and so you'll have a different look. So you want to make sure you go ahead and get those selvages. If you seam your back, make sure you cut them off. Do not put them into your seam allowances, especially on that back, because that'll really be good. Anything else they should know?
Just do the best you can on your quilt and make it as gorgeous, and I'll try to make it more gorgeous when you bring it in.
All right. Well, we look forward to seeing some of you as you bring in your quilts. We're excited to get that part of our process going. And we are doing our long arm certification, and it's getting going as well. So give us a call. We're going to be extending those class dates out through the summer. So let us, that should be done over the next few days. Online is almost ready to go live. We're really, really close. So be watching for that. And we're going to be debuting probably next week, or maybe even tomorrow if Carl can get it together, a new point of sale system, which will allow us to print receipts, yay! And hopefully speed up the checkout process. That's also part of what we have to do to get online. For those of you who are around the country, we will be slowly adding inventory to our online, and it should be showing up here in about another 10 days, I hope, that you can start making purchases online, and we'll ship them out to you. So we're just doing the final tweaking on that, and we're really excited to get to connect a little bit more with some of you that are around the country. And then finally, if you haven't joined our friends group, Cactus Quilt Shop Friends, please do so. We're working right now on developing some fun activities for the group to be doing and getting involved in to help you get some inspiration or just have fun working towards your projects. So do go ahead and make sure you find Cactus Quilt Shop Friends and ask to join that. If you have any questions, let us know. The next newsletter will be going out. We've been working on trying to correct our email listing. So I will let you know when it goes out. If you don't get it, let us know, and we'll continue working to try and get that nice and cleaned up and make sure you're getting it. All right. If you are watching this on the replay, we're glad you're here. If you have any questions about something, go ahead and post on this. I will look later today at the questions and comments, and if you need any information, I'm happy to make sure you get it that way. Anyways, we hope everything is going well. We're beautiful and hot and sunny. We're leaving spring behind and heading full steam towards summer here in the southern desert. We're going to be approaching hundreds this weekend, believe it or not. But it is May, and that's what happens here. So we're nice and warm. Hope the rest of you are having a wonderful, wonderful week, and that you've all had a wonderful week with your families and friends, and that you're having some fun getting some projects done. Remember, we love to see pictures in the friends group of what you're working on, and that's so much fun to see what everybody else is doing, and it's such a great, great inspiration. If you're here in Tucson, come on down. We're sitting sewing today, and we hope you're having a great day. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye now.